Toni Storm, last week you accepted your
I have no time for these prepared questions. I am in haste. Firstly, where is that man that usually does my interviews? He has so much more poise. And secondly, they didn't even finish doing my hair because they were too busy working on some blonde floozy. And I hope that wasn't you. And thirdly, I did accept my championship last week on Dynamite, and you were a dear to do that. Until I was unceremoniously interrupted by Skye Blue. Skye, if I had any advice for you at all, it would be to walk backwards. Because the only time someone has something nice to say about you is when they're taking pictures of your bottom. Am I supposed to be worried because you're spooky now? Because you put that little thing on your head? I used to wear a little hat. I can be spooky. But, see, it's not that hard. If you want to interrupt me, then fine. You can be the first challenger for this little huckleberry right here. But until then, chin up, tits down. Oh my, I'm barefoot. Excuse me. What? Thank you, darling.
Toni, I have met you through every single one of your phases, but this little midlife crisis you're going through is the most pathetic I have seen thus far. But you haven't met this Skye Blue. So bring your little butler, bring your little blonde bimbo, and whatever 1940s black and white crap you got up that robe, because none of it is going to stop me from taking that championship from you. So I'm gonna have my chin up, my tits out, and I'm gonna shove your shoe right up your ass.
Every generation, a performer comes along who redefines what it means to be human. For some, it may be Garbo, or Brando, or Groucho. But for us, it's Toni Storm. Never before has an artist encapsulated the triumph and tribulation of being a woman in professional wrestling. Her every slam brings a smile. Every pile driver paints a picture. You've seen her in Portrait of a Star, Lover's Lament, and Hold That Butler. But tonight might be her greatest role of all. So sit back, chin up, and watch for the shoe. Playing the part of AEW Women's World Champion, this is timeless Toni Storm.
Great job by Ben there.
Wow, what an intro, huh?
Love that guy. This is his first time doing it, too.
This basketball call with a 16-minute time limit is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Being accompanied by Luther from Stage 7 at Warner Studios, she is the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
You are witnessing an instant classic. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Timeless Toni Storm.
You know, she says watch for the shoe. I guess I really should have internalized that back in full gear.
Yes, no, well, true.
Timeless Toni Storm. This will be her first defense of the AEW Women's World Championship, Toni. A lot riding on this match for Timeless.
A lot riding because obviously she has one of the bright young stars that she will have to face here, but she really gets upset when someone steals the spotlight. And if you'll recall, when we were in Chicago and they gave the award to her, Skye Blue walked out, kind of stealing the spotlight from Toni Storm. She's never forgotten that.
And the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, Skye Blue.
Well, as of late, we have seen a very different Skye Blue, but also a very successful Skye Blue. She has been picking up win after win after win. 4 out of her last 5 matches resulted in a W for Skye Blue, and now a shot at the AEW Women's World Championship. An opportunity to end the 3rd reign of Timeless Toni Storm as AEW Women's World Champion before it really even gets a chance to begin.
Well, she's had plenty of success, and we are seeing a little bit of it right there. She's also had matches against Toni Storm before. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, Nyla Rose, Jamie Hayter, just to name a few former world champs, and now a chance to dethrone Timeless Toni Storm.
Yeah, it's a big-time threat right now towards the championship for sure. So Toni Storm, the timeless one's got to be on her toes here with Skye Blue.
Statistically speaking, Skye Blue, I believe, the most active competitor in the AEW women's division. She's been getting a lot of reps in this year. Could it all culminate in a victory in her first championship here in AEW, dethroning timeless Toni Storm? But Toni Storm, tight headlock, brings Skye Blue over.
Look at how tight that thing is. She had a gable grip on there, really tightly done, and seen her using her hips, Toni Storm, to pivot to get out of this head scissor.
Skye Blue, not only very young in the formative years of her career, but also very, very athletic. She's been able to use that athletic.
Roll up there.
Almost got a pin that time as well.
Yeah, Taz, moves like that, I mean, if you catch your opponent sleeping, it's just 3 seconds.
It really is, and when you get your body shifted quickly and all your weight goes to the back of your head and shoulder and the back of your neck, you can get stuck and get caught for a 3. It can happen. I'm not sure. Well, that's an interesting, unique way to break out of that by Toni Storm. She's such a show woman. She really is. She's amazing.
Well, she loves the adoration of the fans. There's no question, and they do respond to her.
Skye Blue sending timeless Toni Storm for a loop there. Stalemate here. Oh, Toni Storm just blasted her.
Lost the cool, and it worked by timeless Toni Storm.
Skye Blue may have awoken something out of timeless Toni Storm, and we've seen how volatile that she can be. But Skye Blue, Tara sends Toni Storm for a ride.
Right now, there's an opportunity here. I'm not sure what Skye Blue's thinking, but Toni Storm's on that outside.
Oh, boy, Toni caught her. I think Skye kind of put on the brakes because she wasn't ready, and it
Well, I think Toni Storm, she did put on the brakes. You're right. I think Storm kind of got to her feet, and now she had to kind of adjust Skye Blue, and she got caught. Oh, what the hell? Wait, Luther.
Toni Storm.
Butler helping her from the outside.
Look at this. Oh, Skye Blue. Sent spilling off the apron, courtesy of timeless Toni Storm. And Luther.
Take your Polaroids, folks. Take 2. Take your Polaroids, folks. There you go. I nailed it.
Off the hair!
As Mariah May looking on.
Yeah, boy, Mariah's with her every step, isn't she?
She's a huge fan of Toni Storm. She admires her.
And Toni Storm.
Inside, now!
Firing in with that chop. Skye Blue. Sent down right in front of our broadcast position.
Come on now.
Skye Blue getting her head bounced off our desk. And Toni Storm ratcheting up the aggression.
Boy, she's got a mean streak, I tell you.
And I mean, if this is what it means to upstage timeless Toni Storm, the AEW Women's Division better watch. The hip attack against the barricade. Skye Blue in trouble, and this one continues. Picture in picture.
Look at these poses by the ever photogenic timeless Toni Storm. She loves the attention.
Oh, sure. When she does it, you call them poses. When I do it, you call the cops.
No, I call you drunk. But right now, you see on the outside Skye Blue. We don't see it yet, but I saw her because I looked off the monitor. She is struggling to get in that ring.
Skye Blue beats the count. Timeless Toni Storm taking a load off in the corner.
And Toni Storm screaming out, how?
I mean, that hip attack against the barricade. Skye Blue, her head nowhere left to go. Just wedged against the steel.
Yeah, it's going to change the complexion of this match completely. Big wind-up.
Here it comes. God, the stamina.
And like she's winding up a reel at the movie house.
Yeah, like a projector.
That's right.
Look, rotator cuff. Fans here in Montreal love timeless Toni Storm. Skye Blue down. I mean, still understandably unsteady. Oh boy, from that hip attack against the barricade. Toni Storm just stomping.
Stupid girl!
Now,
You say it'll go!
from Skye Blue an earful.
Hey, Skye Blue's going to fight back. I mean, she'll take so much, but this young kid will go. And I like how she has changed since what happened since she was misted by Julia Hart. I like the change of Skye Blue.
Yeah,
more vicious.
Much sharper edge.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good.
As Toni Storm whiplashing Skye Blue off the ropes. Lateral press. Skye Blue able to kick out.
Well, Toni knows that Skye Blue is a serious threat towards her championship.
Sure.
You can see that. She's timeless. She has a great time performing in front of the people. You know, does Toni, but yet the most important thing to her is that AEW Women's World title.
I believe she calls it her adoring public.
Yes, her adoring public, correct. Thank you for correcting me on the air.
You're welcome. I live to serve.
I would never do that. Overhead, forearm lineup. Skye Blue trying to fight from underneath here and struggling.
Toni Storm in the driver's seat. Skye Blue in trouble. Still in this. A lot of fight left in Skye Blue. AEW Dynamite live from the Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I'm Excalibur, joined by Tony Schiavone and Taz. Timeless Toni Storm swinging a miss. Skye Blue connects with a drop kick. The champion sent reeling into the ropes. Skye Blue,
there you go.
Rising knee strike.
She's got her going now, guys. This young girl's got it. Oh, maybe.
Toni Storm intercepts.
Yes.
Skye Blue turns the corner. And Zigiri. And Skye Blue, Taz, maybe she was just biding her time.
Yeah, possibly. Went for something big there, but good counter by Storm. Oh, maybe not.
Elbow strike backs Toni Storm towards center. Skye Blue finds her footing on the top. Diving cross body. Deep hook. Two-hand. Toni Storm able to kick out.
That was close, Schiavone. That was close.
Absolutely was. And I don't think Toni Storm has underestimated this young girl, but I'm not so sure. I mean, she's really...
Skye Blue was looking for Skyfall there. Toni Storm anticipated it.
Wow.
Release German suplex.
She's out of that standing switch, and she went right into engaging her hips, where you have momentum when you do a standing switch into a throw.
And fans, AEW rise to the top. You can pre-order right now. The Apple App Store, Google Play. Search AEW. AEW's latest mobile game. Thrust kick, drops. Toni Storm, who's now in the corner. Skye Blue maybe thinking hip attack. And it connects.
Oh, my God.
Did you see the whiplash on Toni Storm's head?
She'll do it again. Here we go.
Skye Blue just running boot slide.
There, you got to stay on her now.
Taking a page out of Shinjiro Otani's playbook with that one. And now Toni Storm set up. Hit cold blow. That's it. That's it. Two. No. Barely. Just barely.
Yeah.
Came close right there.
So close to a new champion. The strong legs by Toni Storm helped her out that time.
And Toni, remember, this is one of two championship matches tonight on Dynamite, our main event. The TNT Championship match, Christian Cage, the rated R superstar, Adam Copeland, but it is about so much more than that title.
So much more. It's personal between two of the greatest Canadian wrestlers of all time later on the night.
Big headbutts delivered by Toni Storm. Skye Blue stopped in her tracks on the ropes.
Wow, what's the champ thinking here?
Now, Toni Storm hammering down the point of the elbow in the back of the neck.
I mean, that's pretty it's graphic and perfectly done. Yeah, superplex.
Superplex by timeless Toni Storm.
Tough landing right there. And for Skye Blue.
Skye Blue just out of desperation went to the corner, trying to buy herself a breather.
But trouble, here it comes.
Hip attack connects.
Well, you're talking about a collision.
And now, oh no, wait, Skye Blue countered the Storm Zero. But now the high stack, and Toni Storm did it.
The winner of this match is still AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm.
That was a great win, Excalibur. Great win for timeless Toni Storm out of a young competitor who almost had it won.
It was most certainly, Taz, Skye Blue's best outing yet.
Yeah, she did. Skye Blue had the pressure on her to try and capture that AEW Women's World title from the accomplished timeless Toni Storm. Excellent outing by the challenger, but still standing tall as champ. And Luther's so proud of timeless Toni Storm.
Getting the adoration of the fans here, of Luther.
And Mariah May, nowhere to be found, but still timeless Toni Storm. making the first defense.
I mean, we're in Montreal. I'd love to say something in French right now to all of the people out there, but I don't know French. Wait a minute. But I know this is Riho. Hold on here.
How about this? The first women's world champion.
And the last time we saw Riho, Toni Storm, she was a part of the Outcasts. They took out Riho, and now she's back.
I'm just taking the spotlight away from the champ here.
That is exactly right, Taz.
The
Stealing the
first ever
spotlight.
AEW Women's World Champion. Now the drop kick sends Toni Storm reeling. And Riho. Oh, no. Luther with the assist.
It's only fair. I mean, this Highland's Toni Storm just went through this hellacious match with Skye Blue.
Well, Riho certainly staking her claim tonight, throwing out the challenge to timeless Toni Storm. I think if Riho wanted the champion's attention, she's got it.
Yeah, there's no question, especially when Toni Storm was enjoying the adulation of the fans. And then here comes Riho, stealing the spotlight, showing the world she wants to be a women's world champion in AEW one more time.
Well, still to come tonight.
Right there. Sorry, Excalibur, continue.
TNT Championship, Christian Cage, Rated R Superstar Adam Copeland, one-on-one in our main event.